Hey y'all, it's Fab Jen. I'm back, and today's video is going to be my makeup collection, makeup storage part 1. There are going to be several parts because I have a lot of stuff and I want to be as detailed as possible but not be too long, you know what I mean? But it ended up being too long anyway. I did give this a test run and try to previously record it or try to record it and get it up, but I found that it was so long that I'd have to break it up in parts. So please bear with me because this is part 1. I think there may be a total of 3 parts, possibly 4. Stay tuned and let's get into the my makeup collection slash makeup storage. Oh, and also, by the way, this was requested. I will have their names in the screen somewhere so you can see who requested this. And thank you for requesting it. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate y'all, my YouTube family. I really do appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Tons and tons and tons. Y'all give me life everlasting. Y'all really do brighten up my day, along with my children. Next to my children, y'all giving me life everlasting. So thanks again for watching, the support, the subscribing, the commenting, the likes, even the dislikes if you don't like my videos. That every little bit counts. And I will anyway see y'all in the next upcoming clip. All right, okay everyone, so this is me right here in the mirror, and that right there in front of you is pretty much the bulk of what I'm using right now or testing out or will be testing out. I usually have everything that I'm going to eventually get to in these containers. And I also have stuff that I'm not using or won't be using for a while stored away, and that's not in here in this clip, but we will get to that as well. And behind me in my linen closet, behind me, there are my brushes. I keep those normally in my linen closet. The brushes that you see to your far left on that green towel are clean brushes, and they are plentiful there, and underneath them are buckets that I keep to store my more fancier expensive brushes or brushes that I'm testing out. So those are what those are for, and I'll get into those laters. I will get into that later when I show my brush collection and all that other stuff. So we're going to start with that little itty bitty kind of stacked tower to your left, and we'll start with the top and then we'll work our way down. So this is the very top of that tower that I showed you, that little smaller tower, and this is where I keep my primers at, or primers that I will be testing out, as well as some earrings, you know, little knick-knack. Ben Nye corrector, Ben Nye Media Pro corrector, and it's in orange here, and that's just to color correct my dark spots. This is excellent, absolutely excellent, and I will have a video showing you how I use it. I will do a video featuring this, and that will be coming up soon. So that's the Ben Nye color corrector in orange. This is a new brush that I got. It is by Eco Tools. I forget the name of it. I'll have it in the screen, and pretty much this is a dupe for the Becca brush that looks similar to this, but it's in real animal hair. This is synthetic hair, and this one I'm really liking. Super soft, and it pretty much does the same thing as the Becca brush. I really have been enjoying it. It's dirty right now, so I'm going to move that out of the way. And I have this Jordana lip gloss in Terracotta Crave, and this drawer right here came from my daughter's jewelry box. It broke, and so I'm recycling it. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's what I try to do as much as I can. And this is what I use to store my sprays, some of my sprays, primers, and some blushes and contour. So let's get into it. So this right here is mostly primers. Here's the e.l.f. primer, hydrating face primer here. That's the hydrating face primer. Haven't really tried it yet. Swatched it, and it seems like it's doing okay. Poreless face primer, that's new. I also have an extra e.l.f. misting spray, which I will probably be opening soon because I went through this one pretty quickly. And then the mineralized infused face primer, I've had that one for a while. The Black Radiance True Complex mattifying primer. I have the L'Oreal Youth Code Pore Vanisher. Right now I like it. I think this would be more for a treatment lotion more than a primer, but it works okay as a primer. Like, you can't use this and then put lotion on top of it, or have lotion on and then put this on top of it, because I find that, me personally, that it beads up. So just to put a little FYI, a little information in your ear. And this one really hasn't done anything for me. And usually mattifying primers don't, except this one right here, which is by Estee Lauder. And this one keeps me matte for a very long time. And I hope to one day get the full size or try maybe the Becca primer. It's supposed to be good. This primer right here, the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, is really nice. It does create a nice barrier for your skin. However, if you use too much, your foundation could potentially look streaky or slip around, and it just really defeats the purpose. But a little bit goes a long way. So far I like it. I use this on the outer edges of my face when I do apply makeup. And here's the already open e.l.f. spray. It's almost finished. I do love the e.l.f. spray. I do plan to rebuy it because I like the way it takes away the powder, and I do like the way that it sets. However, the Scandinavia, the one that I did a haul about, or that was in one of my hauls, it's 10 times better. The Scandinavia holds your foundation. It looks like just how you did it when you left the house. It stops oxidation like nobody's business. I'm very, very happy with that, and it's worth the money, and I don't think I can go without it anymore. But I definitely will have this to refresh my skin. I do like it. It's really good. And for all over decent setting spray, it does well. It keeps my face from looking powdery, but it does keep it looking fresh for up to about 3 hours before maybe it might oxidize. It depends on what foundation you have. If your foundation oxidizes anyway, this is going to do it. This is just, it's not going to stop it. However, if your foundation doesn't oxidize, you'll be fine with this. I've got a Chanel eye curler here, which I really don't like. It doesn't curl my eyelashes. My eyelashes are stubborn. I've got some samples here, some skin treatments, skin lotions. I think I got another sample. This is really good, but I like the First Aid Beauty one better. That one's nice. I got a Lorac primer here, Perfection Mattifying Primer. This one's pretty decent. I haven't really used it a whole lot, but I tried it once and remembered that I like it. This is Maybelline Skin Perfector here. I haven't really gotten into that. I've got a lot of primers I'm testing out, and here comes a little sponge that comes with it. These bronzers here by e.l.f. This one is Cool. Look how dirty that is. Ugh, it's cool, and I've only used this once. This one is Golden Bronze. This one's real pretty. Golden Bronze. Contouring blush and bronzer. And this one is in Antigua. That's Antigua. I remember trying this and thought it was too red. But I will use it. I'll just have to mix it in with something else. And then Turks and Caicos. I think the Antigua was a little too light, and this one was a little too red. The Turks and Caicos was a little too red for my liking. I'd have to mix it with something else, but that's that right here. So that's what's in my top drawer. I do plan to get to these and swatch them and all that good stuff, and do videos of them when I get a chance, which will be a while because I like to thoroughly test out my products. So that's the top part. Okay, here's the first drawer from the top, and I have mostly Wet n Wild and e.l.f. blushes in here. This one is by Wet n Wild. It's Heather Silk. That's Heather Silk. This one is Melon Wine. It's Melon Wine. This one is Pearlescent Pink. I think that one's a little too pearly, too pink for me. And Berry Shimmer. I remember liking Berry Shimmer. That's the Wet n Wild. I've got a Bobbi Brown one here. I don't know the name of this one. It's old, so I won't even bother telling you or try to figure it out, or bother trying to figure it out. This one is by Black Radiance, and this is an Artisan Baked Blush. Black Radiance Artisan Baked Blush in Plum Soybert. Plum Soybert, very pretty colors. This one's e.l.f. This is Mellow Mauve. This one is Tickled Pink. This is Berry Mary. Pink Passion. I really do like this one. It does look nice on my skin. Doesn't look too ashy. Boy, Fuchsia Fusion. One of my faves. This is Blushing Rose. I like this one a lot too. You can kind of see a little wear in there. Blushing Rose has a little bit of hint of gold in it. Black Radiance Blush and Toasted Almond. That's Toasted Almond. Warm Berry. I love all the Black Radiance blushes. They show up very pigmented and a little goes a long way. And I used to wear, those are some of my first blushes that you're seeing there. So let's move on. Okay, so the next drawer here are my Milani blushes and bronzers. You may have seen this already in one of the videos that I did, like a swatch video. I will put that link down below. These are all limited edition. This is, well, the four blushes are limited edition. This one is Love Potion. This is Love Potion. Very pretty. I find that these come off a little powdery. This is Coral Cove. It's Coral Cove. This one here is Tea Rose. Tea Rose. This one here is Lady Rose. It kind of reminds me of the Coral Cove one a little bit. These are really nice and pigmented, but they come off really powdery. So that's the only thing I don't like about it. This one right here is Glow. I've used this a couple of times. I remember liking it, but it didn't like float my boat. So this is Glow. Matter of fact, let me open it for you. This is what Glow looks like. I hope to do a swatch video of these Milani baked blushes, baked bronzers, excuse me, the Milani baked brushes soon. The Milani baked bronzers soon. That was Glow. That's what it looks like right here. And we're going to put, and that is the second drawer from the top. All we have here is La Femme blushes. I believe all these are La Femme. Yeah, all these are La Femme. As you can see, I'm obsessed. These are highly pigmented and they are cheap. They were $3.50. I think they're going up in some places to $5. Like Makeup Mania is going up. I don't know about Camera Ready Cosmetics and other places, but it's going up. And they do sell them without the actual container, just the pan, and those aren't going up by much. But these are going up to like $2. That's just ridiculous. Anyway, so the first blush we have here is Mocha. It's pretty color. I find that kind of gives a really soft mauve brown color. Pink with more pink in it. This is Heather. It's brownie color. This one I love, which I broke, the Sienna. Nice neutral blush if you're my complexion. This one is Russet, one of my faves. Oh my god, Russet is thebomb.com. I wear this in a lot of my videos, a lot on my Instagram pictures. Russet and Terracotta, which I think is going to be next. This one is, let me see, this is Terracotta. Yep, this is Terracotta right here. Terracotta is the bomb. Gives you a nice kind of a peachy red, but not red, peach red color. It's really, really pretty and it's neutral and it's not too much. Red, this red has a sheen to it. It is gorgeous. I really have been enjoying this red. I wore it in my for Christmas and it just gives a nice red flush color. This one right here is very orange, so you have to be very light with this because your cheeks will look a hot mess. This right here, this orange one, this with the Taj Mahal NARS is bomb.com. Very nice. Then we have Flamingo Pink. I can't remember how this looks like on. I don't think it was bad. I just haven't been reaching for my pinks as much. Then we have Indian Rose, which is pretty, more of a reddy, more on the, it's pink fuchsia reddy kind of color, more on the pinker, softer pink side. It looked nice on my skin. Right now, let's see. This one right here is Purple Passion. Purple Passion, at first it showed up like very little, but then I switched brushes and it shows up more purple. But I use this to deepen my contour and it works marvelous for that. I do like Purple Passion as a blush and as a contour. Mulberry shows up more of a lighter purple. So if I want my purple to show up a little bit more, I tend to go for this one right here. This one right here is Mauve Sparkle. Mauve Sparkle, I also sometimes use to darken my contour, just depends, but I do use this one to darken. Then we have Peach Sparkle. I remember not really caring for the color of this one. I didn't think it showed up as much, but this is Pink Sparkle. This one here is Fambrosia. Fambrosia is beautiful. It's a deeper fuchsia pink color. It's really pretty. I do like this Fambrosia. I used to wear this one a lot. Just depends on my mood. And this one right here is coral. Coral is very coral. And you kind of have to use a really light, you have to use a light hand for all of them, but this one you really have to use a light hand. This is nice also in the crease too. I like that kind of corally red color in my crease. This one's nice. You can use these blushes for your lips, you can use them for your eyes. I have used them as eyeshadows. This is magenta. Magenta is very nice. I do like the way this one shows up, magenta. And this one right here is fuchsia right here. So that is all in my third drawer. Okay, here's my fourth drawer, the second from the last. This one is all my hard candy baked bronzers and baked blushes. Hula, love Hula Hula. I use this one a lot. Very neutral highlight color, like it gives me a nice glow. And Heat Wave. Heat Wave I haven't been reaching for. It's a really good bronzer, especially if you're on the fairer side. This is more of a true bronzer here. Then you have Tropics, sorry. This is Tropics. I find that this comes off a little orange. So if you are going with the orange theme or maybe an orange blush, this would be good. It has some orange undertones in it. The Baked Blush by Hard Candy and Pinup. This is Pinup. This is Honeymoon. Gorgeous highlight. Honeymoon. And Living Doll, I can use this as a blush or a highlight. It comes off really like a shimmery pink color, but if you want it to show up more intense, you want to pair it with another pink blush. The next ones I have here, which are the miscellaneous, it's the Lorac bronzer, and this is called Tantalize Me. That's Tantalize Me. Doesn't really show up on my skin as much as I like it to, but I still use it on occasion. This one is Rum Spice. This is a baked bronzer. You have this as a highlighter. Very pretty, like golden brown color. So that is Rum Spice. Okie dokie. So this is, oops, forgot my hard candy. Lord, I put it in the wrong drawer. I put this in the wrong drawer. This one is Bombshell. This is the other blush. And as you can see, it's definitely been used. I used it on my face today in that first clip that you saw. It's a really natural, pinky, beautiful, neutral blush if you're my skin tone, possibly darker. This is Flower by Drew Barrymore. And this is in Wine Some, Rouge Some, and this is absolutely gorgeous. I highly recommend this if you like cream blushes or trying to get into it, and it's affordable, and it's at Walmart. You purchase this at Walmart or on eBay, but I love it. I want to get some more of these when I get the chance, and they last for a long time, and you can pair it with other blushes too. Then I have Milani Baked Blush and Coralina. Wore this a lot during the summer last year. Very pretty, but has too much glitter in it, but I do love the color. This is Bella Rose. Bella Rose is gorgeous. I've been using this a lot. It is absolutely worth the money. If you're my complexion, possibly darker, this is going to look gorgeous on you. If you're lighter than me, it's going to look gorgeous on you. Gorgeous. Delicioso Pink. Delicioso Pink. And this one is pigmented too. I don't think as pigmented as the Bella Rose, but this one is gorgeous too. But I've really been reaching for the other one. This is really pretty. They're both matte, so no shimmer. Thumbs up to Milani for no shimmer. Red Vino pigmented, shows up on my skin. Great winter color or anytime color, but this shows up a nice deep brownie red wine color. Love it. Bronzer that I love the most out of all of the baked bronzers that I have from Milani, and this one is Golden. This one you can contour with, ladies, if you're lighter than me. It's a red based bronzer. Also, I can't use this all over my face because it'll make me too red, but I can mix it in with my dark contour to give a nice warmer glow to it. But it is very pretty if you use a lighter hand, but I really like this one. I have used it some. You can see a little color around the edges. I have used it, so yeah. Next is Fantastico Mauve. It's a purpley color. It is very pretty. It does show up on my cheeks. I do like this one. This one right here, these are pretty much highlights on me. Dolce Pink is a highlight on me. I have done a review or swatches of these and they just don't show up on me. Rose de Oro is a highlighter color on me. And Luminoso is definitely a highlight on me. So that is the top the top 5 of the tower that I showed you, and now hopefully we can get through the other part fairly quickly.